All right, hi, I'm Beck Lane, and this is Catalyst and Company. Catalyst and Company, where we're catalysts in each other's lives as well as our own, and we work at being the artists we've always wanted to be. As you can see, I'm not my normal space, not even in my little cave of a garage bedroom. I'm sitting in a hotel room, a little boutique hotel room in downtown Sarasota. I'm in Burns Square, where Avenue of Art was, where the Sarasota International Chalk Festival is held, on South Pineapple. There's a little corner, South Pineapple, South Orange Meat, and my friend Denise owns from what is this little fountain at the point all the way down, like halfway down the block, this entire set of buildings. So, and in them is the Burns Square Historic Hotel. And that's where I am. I've been invited to stay here by my friend Denise because she hired me to work on a mural for her and her fiance Bill, on the hotel. Last Monday, we were together at her warehouse, and I was having a meltdown because just so many horrible things going on at once. It got exhausting, and then I got a text that just really pushed me over the edge and crushed me. But anyway, we were talking for quite a while, and she said, you know what, I've wanted to ask you something, would you do a mural for me? And so the next day, Tuesday at 9 a.m., I was here, and we came up with a formula, and by 11 o'clock, I had had the supplies and started painting by noon. So today is today? I think today's Tuesday. So yeah, I've been here for 1 week painting, and not every day has been grand. Like, oh, I got so much done. But I have one, I think it's like 10 foot by 12 foot wall. I'm not really sure. It's not super huge. 10 foot by 12 foot wall. And then I have, there are two sides to the hotel entrance, two doors or two walls framing the hotel entrance that I'm painting. And then they have an elevated porch that's cement, like everything here in Sarasota. And so I'm painting the ledges as well, or where the stairs go up, and then the front. So I'm working on, it's not super huge, but man, it feels good to be outdoors and painting. Or painting with a purpose. And we're not doing, social activism images. It's not axe to grind images. I'm actually doing an old-timey dolphin, like you would find on a mariner's map when people started exploring the world, that type of thing. But they didn't know what whales look like and dolphins look like, so I'm not sure what century. Anyway, and sleepy, need more coffee. I'm painting, I've got two of those. I've got a map of Sarasota. I've got Sarasota on a banner, written on a banner. I have two cherubs. One is, I said to Denise, can I put a mermaid tail on this to match the serpent? It's actually a dolphin, but from old-timey, they didn't know what it was, so it's old-timey sea serpent. And she said no, and I did it anyway, because rebel that I am. Anyway, I've been making the joke, oh, that's not just a cherub, that's an angelfish. It's just a joke, but an angelfish with butterfly wings. And my sea serpent, I was actually calling the angry chicken monster for several days. In fact, I'm still doing it because it cracks me up. He looks a little bit like a chicken and a monster. So angry chicken fish. Angry chicken fish. So I've got two angry chicken fish. I've got the cherub, angelfish with butterfly wings, and then I've got this other male cherub with wings that's resplendent. Map of Sarasota, etc., etc. When I'm doing this and I'm chatting with people about like angry chicken fish and all this stuff, and somebody said something really interesting to me. They said, you know what? There is, it's bright, it's vibrant, it makes me happy, but there's also an undercurrent of anger, especially in the angry chicken fish. And I really like it. And people have been saying that. People have been coming up to me just saying really, really nice things. And so it's been a great time. I have a hotel room I can stay in. I am fed all day long by Bill and Denise. I'm brought snacks and lunch and coffee, and I never have to worry about anything. And this is the way artists should be treated all the time. Literally, this is how artists should be treated, the end, period. But I'm thinking about the comments that people have made, because in this, it's not just a picture of an angry chicken fish and a map. This is to the city, a direct to the city. We're doing this without permission. It's on Denise's building. She owns it, so the city has no say in what goes up. They can't control it. They can't control me. They can't control her. They can't control the message. And in that, we're representing Avenue of Art, the 300 pieces of artwork that were destroyed. But we're also able to but in doing the action of creating this mural that the city has no input in, they have no control over, we've helped people in the neighborhood and around Sarasota come out and feel like they haven't lost complete control to, number one, tyrants, number two, cowards. You're welcome. Yes, it's an angry chicken fish. Yes, it's a map. Yes, it's two little cherubs and, an angelfish, a little angelfish with butterfly wings. But we've brought color back to Burns Square. We're not taking this destruction laying down. We're bringing color back to Burns Square. And in doing so, we are representing a resistance and an anger within the Sarasota community, and a need for color in artwork as a as an act of civil disobedience, but also as an act of something that just went out of my head. You're welcome. It's fairly complex. I think about the movie Bugs. What was it, 20 years ago or something? Where the ants were under threat by the grasshoppers, one of them being, what's his name? Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey played the big bug, the big grasshopper that was going to kill everybody. And they were fighting back in little ways. The analogy, I guess it's getting lost in my head. I don't know, really need more coffee. But so let's put that aside. I'm excited to have the opportunity to participate in this. Right now I'm the only one, which also makes me happy. I like being the lone wolf. Makes me feel like a badass. There was an event over the weekend. It was a constructed, organized mural and art thing, where people got up on stage and spoke, and it was dramatic, and it was well advertised, and I'm sure it was fun. I happen to know people involved that I would never want anything to do with because of things they've done. So I'm happy to be down here, being the lone wolf, just still doing this at the city, and hopefully representing a pushback against highly controlled, regulated images. The other day I heard the new public art director who terminated my contract for the Highwaymen mural based on, number one, a lie that they sent to me in registered letter, or a falsehood, let's put it that way, bending of the actual truth in a registered letter that terminated my contract. Number two, she told her public art committee members that I was unwilling to do more work for them, which is true. I've already done dozens and dozens of images, ones that they have approved, and so I just kept practicing, and the city used them in their advertising and promotion of the mural work being done here. So that was a dickish thing to say. The city had she had just used, in fact, one of my images, the ones that the city had already approved and had me sign a contract for. She used them to promote herself in the local magazine as having her new little job. So that was number two. And then number three, I found out through artists and someone who does a lot of research in the city of what the goings on here, that the Highwayman mural was terminated because a local bigwig who manages buildings and his little artist pal who he's getting mural jobs for started a rumor that I was giving the old public art director kickbacks if I got assigned murals. That may be how they behave, and that says so much more about their lives and their character than anything else. But no one came to me. No one brought this up to me, because I think we can imagine how this would go exactly. No one asked me. No one asked the old public art director. Nobody bothered. So these little two CWADs put this rumor in motion and then brought it to the new public art director. Who went along with it. So my little mural outside is just another one of these while I talk to lawyers, because I'm not having it. I'm finally recovering from it. And so this little mural is, for me, a stake in the moon, putting a little flag in the moon. May not mean anything much to anyone else. I don't care. But it does, too. So I'm wicked happy to be down here. I will be talking to a lawyer in January, apparently, because I'm getting that Highwayman mural back. And I am not going to be quiet about what these two have done, because they are continually being celebrated now. It's this dynamic duo. They lied. They took away a project not just from me. They didn't lie just once. They lied over and over and over again. And apparently we have it in writing too, where they sent it out. So they sent their lies out to I don't know how many people. So, yeah. So anyway, I forgot where I was going, except I'm going to go drink coffee, I'm going to go take a shower, and I'm going to get back to work. And if you come to Sarasota, come down to Burn Square where Avenue of Art was. You can see the city's gray painted sidewalks. You can also see the improvements that Bill and Denise are making here. And you can come visit their hotel, which is absolutely charming. I happen to be in the studio. It's the little one. It doesn't have a kitchen. It has a fridge, a stove, and a microwave. Now I want to go get food and eat things. And a really nice little bathroom. There are some hotel rooms. Again, these are like Airbnb, like you're in somebody's home, which you kind of are, but right now there's 9 rooms available. There's one at the front of the building that I'm dying to live in. You walk into a foyer, small foyer, then there's a dining room, a little dining room set. There's a really gorgeous kitchen, and it's not huge. It is just the right size. A living room, a bedroom, and a nice bathroom, and a walk-in closet. And I think that's suite number 1. I love it. I absolutely love it. You feel like you're at grandma's house or your auntie's house. You know, it feels like you're with family. It doesn't feel like you're sitting in a Hyatt or, the Ritz and spending $750 to $1,000 or whatever a night. It feels like you're getting a hug staying here. Like you're getting a well-needed hug. It's just lovely. And if you do come to Burn Square, there's the Fountain Restaurant right up the street, which everybody raves about. There's Owen's Fish Camp, one street over. There's Burns Court Cinema, which I go to. There's a place called Summer Tap that serves vegetable and fruit juices as well as acai bowls. Oh my God, there's this great little gift shop, and it is small and comfortable again and warm, and I love everything in it, and it's called Gifted, SRQ, Gifted SRQ. It's just absolutely adorable, and everything they carry has intention, from the chocolate bars to the baby outfits and accoutrements. They have home goods, they have all kinds of things. Oh, and then there's another place up the street called Brooklyn Boutique, where they have linen clothing, but it's not over the top priced. We have a shop in town where they sell linen clothing. It's, $750 for a blouse, $800 for a pair of pants. Meanwhile, Brooklyn Boutique, they have whole outfits for around $100, and they're nice too. I have one that I've worn over and over again. So they have home goods, linen clothing for men and women, accessories, jewelry, etc. But those are really cool shop. Brooklyn Boutique and Gifted SRQ, just 2 of my favorite places in Sarasota, because they're not about being the biggest store and making the most money. They're about warmth and community and making real connections with people, which they're doing. It's just lovely. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. It's been almost 20 minutes. All right, Carrie, take care. I'm gonna go back to painting my angry chicken fish. Ciao. Ciao.